What's good? This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. Got something on my mind, and actually, this is something that's been on my mind for a while. You know, men have been encouraging their fellow men. Men have also been encouraging their sons to run two scenarios that they need to use caution. I'm going to repeat that. Men have been encouraging their fellow men, friends, homies, whatever, and their sons to get themselves in situations in which they really need to use caution. And there's two situations, two scenarios. First being when it comes to handling conflict, and the other is when it comes to sexual conquest of women. Both these scenarios, men throughout the decades have been encouraging their sons, their friends, fellow men. When these situations present themselves, that they need to go get it. But this is foolishness. Something we really need to teach our sons, and something that we really need to come at our brothers, our homies, our friends, our fellow man with is caution. Over the years, I recall a few instances in which dudes got themselves killed, you know, because they didn't want to be a punk, you know, or they had to man up. Besides conflict resolution, fathers need to teach their sons, and men need to teach other men that they need to use wisdom when it comes to these conflicts. Main thing being, men, boys, teens, or whatever, they don't really do too much fighting nowadays. They're shooting. And so many senseless murders. So many senseless murders. And many of those could have really been prevented if one man had restraint. Restraint is something that fathers need to teach their sons, and restraint is something that men need to heavily promote. There's also scenarios where fathers encourage their sons, hey, you tear that up. You get yourself a piece and you tear it up. Nah. Our sons need to learn restraint because, and I don't know, I don't want to be vulgar, but all poontang ain't good poontang. You know what I mean? I recall an incident back in 2001 where a father was telling his son, "Oh, she gonna offer you get it, you know, you know, that's what we do. We pound it out." You know what I mean? Encouraging his son to get all the he can out here. And he did that as if there isn't AIDS out here, herpes out here. You know what I mean? He could have been very well been telling his son to run to his destruction. You know, rather than fathers telling their sons, you know what I mean, to conquer women sexually. We really need to teach our sons to show restraint because we live in some evil days, and I'm telling you, these women, they've been programmed to take a man's seed and kick him to the curb. Fathers need to teach their sons that their seed is precious, you know, and that this system, you know, it caters to a woman. And if things don't work out, you know, women got a way of cutting you off. You know what I mean? Or when they get angry, man, they can do some things to you, man, that's just downright evil, man. It's crazy, man. I think about all these police shootings where the police have shot unarmed black men, right? Women will see that going on, get into an argument and a petty argument and call the cops on the guy, knowing that she could possibly get him killed. You know, the police could possibly kill him. Knowing that something as petty as this can be amplified and the state takes on the case and gives that man charges that will affect his ability to provide for his family. And they'll do this and they won't think twice about it. So, fathers, we need to teach our sons to show restraint when getting sexually involved with these women, that they got to be wise. That just don't jump on anything, man. Make sure that a woman is clean. Make sure that she's respectable. Make sure that she's not loose. You know? I mean, personally, me being a God fearing man, you know, I'm gonna go to the word when it comes to my sons, you know. I tell them, you know what I mean, to wait for marriage, you know. I mean, I understand, you know, we fall short, but before anything, I'm gonna tell them, you know, to wait till marriage, you know. But we gotta teach our sons, man, better. We gotta give our fellow men, we gotta give our brothers or homies, whatever you want to call them, man. We gotta give them good advice. Now, if any of my friends was to come to me and they was to tell me that they have an opportunity sleep with this girl, that girl. Me in love, I'm going to tell them, like, bro, you got to be careful out here, man. There's diseases out here. Bro, you got to be careful. You know what I mean? This woman loose like that, man, you don't want her, you don't want to give her your seed. Also, when it comes to this conflict and something that we really need to teach our men is conflict resolution. You know what I mean? If my sons have some problems, I'm going to sit down and have a serious talk about what they should do. Because this is some real stuff right here. I've seen plenty of brothers pump their homeboys up only for their homeboys to get jacked up. We really have to promote conflict resolution. We do. We really do. So, with all that expressed, fathers, teach your sons restraint when it comes to women, and teach them restraint when it comes to getting violent. You know, pumping, a father pumping his son's heart to conquer as many women sexually as he can, or a father pumping his son's heart up to not be a punk, to not walk away from a fight. These things have led sons down the path of death. So again, fathers, teach your sons right. Brothers, give your fellow brothers sound advice. Sound advice that will may save their life. That's it. This is Holy Warrior Yancey, and this is Holy Warrior Yancey Productions. Take care. God bless.